This is the ICS CXP APE EBB AEG. Ha! LOL OMG. Okay, so let's get this one open. Now, as many of you who are familiar with ICS or indeed Airsoft in general, you will know this has been out for about 4 or 5 years or so, but there's not one in an Airsoft mic armory, so naturally I had to get one. And no, I actually bought this one. Excuse me. I actually bought this one. It wasn't a freebie. It really caught my eye. So I thought, yeah, I've had free stuff from ICS before. And I'm thinking, yeah, let me actually buy this one, because I don't think I'll ever get this for free because it's not a new product. But it is a new product to me because I've never had it. And yeah, so the first thing is a manual. Okay. Now that looks sweet. Oh. Okay, let's have a look and see what we get before we get to this awesome looking rifle itself. As I said before, new to me, may not be new to you, although some of you may be seeing this for the first time. It looks awesome. It is giving me, I don't know, SCAR or Remington ACR. Yeah, very nice. But yeah, accessories first. Okay, so in the box you get a QD sling point, the swivel variety, and look, that right there, believe it or not, is the charging handle. It's pretty cool how they've done this, and I'll show you that in a moment. Nice, you get 3 metal rail segments because this system has the key mod system on there, so you can slap these anywhere you like. Cool. And as always, this being an ICS, couple of fuses, and a tool to adjust the front sight. Awesome, because quite often you get these sights that you can adjust at the front and a lot of manufacturers never include it. Anyway, yes, this would not be an unboxing if you don't have your cleaning and unjamming rod. And of course, you've got this very cool looking mag. And now, for this awesome looking replica itself. And wow, this packs some weight. And wait, there is something else in there. Hold on. Awesome. You also get another tool. And I believe you would use this tool for the outer barrel if you need to dismantle this bad boy. Okay. Haha. Would you look at this beauty? Now, I am aware there has been... Boy, this has some weight to it. Feels very solid. Quality bit of kit. I think this is money well spent. And I haven't even fired it yet. But yeah, on the front you also get a barrel cover. We don't need that. But it is handy for storage, so don't throw it away. But oh my gosh. Would you look at this? This is gorgeous. Now, before I go any further, there's a couple of attachments that I need to put on before I can even commence this look at this nice bit of kit. So if you look right here, just below your top rail, see that gap right there? There's an identical one on the other side. That, my friends, is where you put your charging handle. So yes, you can have it, hold on, nice, on that side if you're a righty, or on that side for you lefties. And then of course you have your QD sling point, and I'm loving that they've actually included it in the box. So let's take a look around this bad boy. At the back you have this very nice grippy rubberized butt plate with a logo. So there you have your rear sling point, you have your release button for your stock, and again, reminds me of the Scar, but this one looks a bit cooler how they've done this. Look, you can actually see each position in its own little peephole right there. So that's 0, closed, and there you have 1, and there's 2, and so forth, right up to number 6. Nice. And another cool thing, just like the Scar, and that's the last reference I'm going to give to the Scar. Tell a lie, no it's not, because there's another huge one that reminds me of the Scar. But just before that, here's another one. You've got your adjustable cheek rest, and what I'll do is I'll just pull it all the way up and off just to show you 5 different positions. Okay, so right now this is the thing that really reminds me of the Scar. Look, it's a foldable stock, and I'll tell you what, I know there's no battery in there, but we'll just put that on safe. So as we move along, here's your other rear sling point, metal. Oh, and by the way, unlike the Scar, despite its appearance, the whole thing is metal. The only thing that isn't metal, as per usual, your grip, your stock, your mag, and that's it. Trust me. You probably would be forgiven for thinking this and the lower receiver right here was polymer. No, metal, metal, and of course, metal, all metal. Back to that fire selector switch. Let's have a feel and listen. Nice. Nice. Nice looking grip right there. Decent texture in there. And you've got that gripped section right there. On the base is where you would gain access to your motor. And then we get to your full metal trigger and trigger guard. But this is where this piece really gets interesting, because this bad boy has 3, not 2 or 1, 3 mag releases. So your first one naturally will be on the other side, the second one right here, and the third one, cheeky little one, pretty cool, because when you're taking your mag out, I'm not sure why other manufacturers don't do this. Maybe, I don't know, but anyway, you grab your mag, you see that thumb right there? You just push up on this. Look, I do it again. That releases your mag. Nice. Okay, so by now I think we all know it's an ICS. So, thank you. Let's bring it on back to the top where you have your rear sight. All metal. Loving how this looks. I've got nothing like this in my Airsoft armory, and trust me, I've got a few Airsoft weapons. But yeah, look, flips up. And it's adjustable. And when you look through it this way, you can see that you have the choice of using that very tiny little, see that little notch right there on the top, or of course, the peephole. And then, as you can see, you have plenty of rail space. And I might as well keep going just to show you this very cool, very low profile front sight, which is a true flip up front sight, because that little button right there will deploy said sight. Nice. And as you can see there, it is adjustable, and as I showed you earlier, it comes with a little tool so you can adjust it. And another thing I like about this style of sight is that it folds down front ways, not back ways as most do. And that's pretty handy if you accidentally during gameplay hit something against it as you're advancing forward. It's not going to fold down that way. The only way this bad boy is going down is if you hit it that way. Double nice. Okay, so let me just bring you back to this area, because there's something very cool just down there. Unlike any other platform that I own, this bad boy has a bolt release, but not in the normal traditional area where you would expect to find it. This little bad boy right down there is your bolt release, and I'll show you that in action once we get to the other side. You have this very cool looking 300 round capacity mag that has your ICS branding here and here. And what I love about this, you can actually see ICS. The chest piece is the I, and you can see the C and the S. And then as you look right here, you've got more branding and markings and this. So technically, wait for it, this is the ICS ASG CXP APE EBB AEG. OMG. Anyway, shall we go to the other side? By the way, before I do that, look at that, all this lovely key mod that you get all the way around. I'm loving that you get these multiple angles right there, and as I showed you earlier, they give you 3 metal rail pieces so you can slap anywhere you like. And you know what, before I even get to the other side, look at that muzzle device. Absolutely awesome. Oh, and by the way, you see how I have put this charging handle on? I have seen some operators, wait for it, put it on like that. Either, it works perfectly either way. But me, personally, so this is where I'm now going to put it on the other side, so wait for it. Let's take a look at the other side. Nice. Okay, let's just pop this in. Decent. Ha! And the cool thing about being able to swap it to the other side, apart from the practicalness of it all, you know, being a lefty or a righty, for the purposes of this video, I can now show you that when you pull back your charging handle, not only does it open up your dust cover, or if you like, your bolt goes back, your mock bolt, when you let go, it stays open. Remember I showed you that? That there is your bolt release. So if I push down on it, nice. But you know what, this is quite unnatural for me. So let me just pop this back out again and put it in the side that I would have it when I'm operating this bad boy. So again, charging handle back, and right there is your hop-up adjustment. And from all the research I have done on this bad boy, this is a very good hop-up adjustment system. Notice my finger is pointing at that horrible sticker. Be gone. Ha, thank you. Oh gosh, look, there's another one. Okay, that one's gone too. Oh my gosh, there's another one. But to be fair, that one looks pretty cool from a distance. I'll take that off later. I might even leave it on. But hey, as I was saying, pretty decent hop-up system right there. And then right there you have your unique serial number, your other fire selector switch, so yes, it is ambidextrous, and your other mag release. Okay, let's get a battery pack in this bad boy. I am eager to test this out. So there are a couple of ways to get to your battery compartment. One of them is to grab hold of your rubberized butt pad and pop it right off, and if you look right there, you can see your cabling and your fuse and your Tamiya plug. Or if you want to be a bit more tactical about it, just extend your stock to the very end, press that, and off it comes. And again, there's all your cablings and your plug. The battery pack I'm going to put in there is a 7.4 volt. There you go. Battery pack is in, and I believe I should be able to successfully close it in. Right, let's make sure this bad boy works. I've got my eye protection on. I've got my BB stopper just over there. Single shot. Nice. Let's put it on full auto. Ah, absolutely loving that blowback action. And another cool thing about this platform is that when you put it on safe, listen up. Ha! Sounded like a bit of flatulence there, but yeah, it resets everything, so there's no tension on the spring. The gears go back to where they should be when it's not firing, which is pretty decent. Let's get that mag out. Because just before I go for the accuracy and chrono test, I need to show you the world famous ICS split gearbox design. And the pretty cool thing about this is you need no tools to gain access. So we know the gearbox has already been reset by putting it on safe. And by the way, I've already off camera removed the battery pack again, and you've already seen that I've removed the mag. It takes one pin to gain access. That one right there, and all you have to do, literally push it, and if you look on the other side, you can see the pin is already beginning to come right out. Ready? Pretty cool. Come on. I wish all manufacturers would do this, but there, look. There's your split gearbox. And right there, you can see your spring, and you can see how simple and easy it would be to swap out that spring for a more powerful one or weaker one. Nice. And look, again, so far, still no tools. You can take that right out, which is pretty decent if you want to do some maintenance and, you know, upgrades and stuff. Very nice. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I've got approximately 300 rounds in there. Just close up that little door. And remember, how cool is that? I know it's even cooler if you have imitation rounds in there, but practicality wise, that's pretty cool that you can see the BBs in the mag and how much they're going down. So, here's my favourite bit. Not. Okay. Lovely! Oh, and by the way, this is what it sounds like with an 11.1 volt battery pack. Oh, baby! Okay, so this is with the 11.1 volt battery pack, full auto. Ah! 21.1, let's just call that 21 rounds per second. Now I say lovely, I would have preferred a bit more FPS out of this bad boy. It's got a fairly weak spring in there. I don't know if that's a 90 or 100 spring. But anyway, I'm going to put a stronger one in there. So it gives me about 340 to 350, which will be perfect for gameplay. Depending on where you buy yours from, I know some American sites, if you can still get these, because again, these have been out for a few years now. Some American sites are quoting about 360 FPS. So yeah, but again, it's quite easy to change the spring. Right, here we go. Four there, four there, four there, and I'll empty the mag. Here. Look, I'm claiming that. Perfect, 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 perfect. And look, so close to the center. I think I can half claim that one. Perfect. Ha! But then definitely that bad boy right there. I owned it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then of course, right there, the carnage speaks for itself. Okay, let's empty this mag. I'm not going to go back to where we're standing. I'm going to do it right here. Come on. Full auto. Wait, it's empty. This is it, people. The ICS CXP ASG APE EBB AEG. So, what are my initial thoughts on this bad boy? In terms of build quality, this is their Pro line. It's a solid piece. I really mean it. It's solid. Nothing is rattling, nothing is loose. The only thing that rattles and that is loose is your sling point right here, which naturally it would be because it is a swivel one. And of course, if you've got any BBs in this bad boy, that will rattle. But other than that, nice, solid piece, excellent accuracy, beautiful design. However, the spring in this bad boy could do with being stronger. So yeah, you may luck out and get one that gets at about 350 FPS. And I'm pretty annoyed there were no free bags of ICS BBs in the box. Normally you get a nice little baggie of ICS BBs. Nothing in the box. Now, could it have been the cheeky retailer? Or maybe over the years they've stopped including them in the box for this. I don't know, but there was none. But gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Love the design. You can get a longer version of this bad boy. You can get it in a different color scheme. In fact, as much as I think this is beautiful, there is one that's got a sort of, I don't know, a goldy look to the upper receiver here. The tan version and a black version. And then the rest is this color that looks absolutely gorgeous. The black and tan or two-tone. Now the place where I got my black and tan one, it was the very last one. They have no more. There are other colour schemes that other retailers have, but where I got this, that was it. Nothing more. A quick Google search should see you right. So there you go, people. This has been one of those videos where it doesn't necessarily have to be a product that is brand new on the market. It can be an airsoft product that I don't have in my armory, so I've got to get one in, and I love to show them to you. This has been the ICS CXP... No, I can't be bothered. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time on the Airsoft Mike YouTube channel. Take care.